Good morning. Welcome back to some. I say good morning because I'm streaming in the morning, but in reality, like this will go up at like noon. Streaming some more Magic the Gathering, playing some more Pauper, playing Soul Sisters, Black White Soul Sisters, and Pauper. This is a personal favorite deck of mine. I really enjoy this one because we get to use lesson cards. And lesson cards are not that powerful, but they are very fun. So, this deck's the exact same as the last time we played, but it's been a while since the last time I played this, so I should probably, for one, update it on Stream Decker, but also should probably go over this deck just a little bit. So the idea to this is pretty much gain a ton of life, and when you gain a ton of life, you do a lot of damage by gaining that life. So, give me a microsecond here. All right. So, Stream Decker should be working. Find out. Yep. Okay. So, our lands, we have a lot of utility lands. Bojuka Bog clears a graveyard. A couple basics. Thriving Heath will tap for either black or white. Because we are dual color and we are double black for Sign and Blood. Not double white. Cool. Like, I don't think we're double white for anything. But we have Radiant Fountain, gains 2 life when it enters the battlefield. We have Scoured Barrens that gains a life when it enters the battlefield. A Scry land, and a Cycle land. Our lands are pretty simple. For critters, we have a myriad of Soul Sisters here. We have Lunarch Veteran. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. When it dies, you can disturb it, and it becomes a 1/1 flying with whenever a creature leaves the battlefield, you gain a life. We have the Soul Sister herself, Soul Warden. Sorry if I'm breathing a little heavy, I'm a little stuffed up. When another creature enters the battlefield, you gain a life. Then we have Dawnbringer Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, you can choose one of these effects: destroy target enchantment, exile a card from a graveyard, or gain 2 life. So very good dual purpose critter. Kor Skyfisher lets you pick stuff up, so we can pick up stuff like Radiant Fountain or Scoured Barrens, or Dawnbringer Cleric, I guess, is probably the only other one. Forever Young, put any target creatures from your graveyard on top of your deck so we can bring back some critters. Sign and Blood, some draw power, potentially reach, but mainly draw power. We're going to be gaining a ton of life, so losing 2 life is not that big of a deal. Cram Session is one of our lesson cards. Actually, I believe it's one of the only main deck lesson cards, right? Yeah. So you play it, you gain 4 life. We're trying to gain life in this deck, so gaining 4 life is good. But then you can tutor up something in your sideboard with this card, so we can find some of these lesson cards over here we'll talk about here in a minute. Celestial Unicorn, the unicorn that gets very large and in charge when you start gaining a bunch of life. This triggers for every time you gain life. So, like, for an example of this, where you gain 4 life, it does not get 4 triggers, it only gets 1. But if you have a Soul Warden and a Lunarch Veteran, and this enters the battlefield, both of these trigger, and it will get 2 counters for each. It'll get 2 counters because it will get a trigger twice. So basically, if you have 2 Soul Sisters on the field, and you play the Unicorn is a 5/4 for 3. And it can get very big very quickly. Check out some of my other matches I've had with this deck if you want to see how big the Unicorn can get. I think I've had a 30-something before. So fun. Kor Celebrant. It's a big 1/4 that's just another Soul Sister effect. Omen of the Sun is another card we can pick up with Skyfisher. It has flash. When it enters battlefield, create 2 +1/+1 white tokens, and you gain 2 life. So for an example, the Unicorn, if you have a Soul Sister on the field, and you play this, your Unicorn will actually gain, I believe, 3 +1/+1 counters. And you can sack it to Scry. Marauding Blight-Priest, a personal favorite of mine. Whenever we gain life, your opponent loses 1 life. Again, works the same way as Celestial Unicorn. You know, we go to gain 4 life, they only lose 1. But if we have this on the field and we have 2 Soul Wardens and we play a creature, each one of those is individual, so it will burn them out pretty good. Ill-Gotten Inheritance, another personal favorite card of mine. Pretty much works with Marauding Blight-Priest and Epicure of Blood. Epicure of Blood has the exact same effect as Marauding Blight-Priest. The only difference is a 4/4 instead of a 3/2, and it costs 5 instead of 3. Ill-Gotten Inheritance, though, is an enchantment that deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life at the beginning of our upkeep, and we can sacrifice it to burn them for 4, and we gain 4. So potentially just consistent damage, especially if we get into a board state that draws out. Sideboard-wise, another Dawnbringer Cleric, Disenchant, destroys artifact or enchantment. Duress, Feed the Swarm. Phyrexia's Libation. It is a sack effect, pretty much. Suffocating Fumes, another Ill-Gotten Inheritance. And then our lesson cards, which is what, in my opinion, makes this deck a little interesting. Pest Summoning, create 2 1/1 black creature tokens. Whenever this creature dies, you gain a life. Environmental Studies, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, you gain 2 life. That one we normally dig up this Pest Summoning or Introduction to Annihilation. But there's also Introduction to Prophecy, scry 2, then draw a card, and Introduction to Annihilation, exile target non-land permanent. So that is the Soul Sister. Hey sister, Soul Sister. So let's try to get in some games here. I need to turn my volume back up a little bit. I guess I'm not hearing this. Only loss was to Rakdos Madness. Nice. I'm gonna keep this hand. Yeah, I was not paying attention to the raid. I also didn't have my volume apparently up enough to hear anything. Deck felt very strong. I've played against that Curvature deck, or are you talking about Madness? But I played against that Curvature deck. It seems pretty wicked sometimes. That's for sure. Playing against Tron, eh? Cram Session. I want to turn 3 Unicorn, so let's just play you. Pick black. Sorry. I'm texting. Not very. Oh no. That thing. That's what we're doing. Good luck. I'll be in and out. Have some editing to do before bed. Right on. Thanks for stopping in and raiding. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your editing. The joyous wonders of editing. My favorite part of video creation, although like my Magic and gaming stuff I don't do a whole lot of editing with. More of the movie channel I do the heavy editing with. Yep. Oh, I should have just always yield to this. They milled themselves. Huh. I was not expecting that. That's a little curious, right? A little bit worrisome. Ooh. I'm going to go Unicorn and then double Soul Warden next turn. And then we can Potentially attack for a million. I do like them not having 2 pieces of Tron. That's nice. Targeting themselves again. A little suspect, I feel like. Why are you targeting yourself with that? Play black. Oh, don't kill my unicorn. Please leave my unicorn alone. I just want to attack for a million next turn. Don't kill it. Don't be rude. Okay, Deadly Dispute. I'm just seeing a million artifacts in their graveyard. I don't know what our opponent's up to here. But I definitely don't trust it. Like, dude, double Soul Warden here in the next turn, Cram Sesh. Or I can just Cram Sesh this turn. Yeah, buddy, you're about to have a bad time. IQ with 9. The 8/7 unicorn coming in hot. We get to fire off this Pest Summonings. Like, that's game next. I mean, it's game next turn regardless. They got to do something here. They just keep milling themselves. Why are you milling yourself? Somebody knows what our opponent's up to here. I would love to know. Because I don't have a clue what they're doing. They have Fog, maybe? Million and a half triggers. They have to have Fog, right? No, they're just like super dead. What is our opponent doing? I have no idea what our opponent's doing. Disenchant and Dawnbringer both seem pretty good. I don't know about Feed the Swarm. Maybe. I don't think Duress is worth bringing in, personally. I think we can go down some Cram Sessions here. Go down to Forever Young and 2 Cram Sessions. Actually, Ill-Gotten Inheritance probably is not good in this matchup. Kind of want it for... You want to mill yourself first so you can set up double Conjurer's Bauble loop, then mill your opponent. Gotcha. So that's what they're doing. Let's run it like that. It's not really the matchup for Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Kind of like more the creature matchup where you kind of get like mushed together. Like Cascade or something like that. Like one of those Cascade decks where that card's going to be better, I think. We grabbed the Pest Summoning instead of Cram Session, didn't we? Whoops. I'm not in love with this hand, but I'm going to keep it. We draw a payoff card and we're fine, but... we definitely want a payoff card, that's for sure. This is when I find out that Ill-Gotten Inheritance is a must-have for this matchup. I boarded it out. Yeah, this Pest Summoning was supposed to be a Cram Session, so my bad. Grabbed the wrong card. I saw the dual cost in the green and black, and I was like, that's Cram Session. They have 2 of their pieces for Tron. Yeah, this version of Tron I've not come across. Not saying that I play a ton of Magic, but I'm just saying I've not come across this version. Let's put an Emrakul in the sideboard. This is Pauper. That's not common. I'm pretty sure it was reprinted common at some point. Like in some commander set or something. Okay. Should we just kill that thing now? I know they have more of them, but like... I'm going to keep that for the mill, obviously, I think. Should have done this post-combat. Hindsight, right? No, I don't say. Did I not stack that right either? It's fine. I wanted to cycle this. But yeah, I should have done that post-combat. That was my bad. I'm still very much in the mindset of you should play everything in your first main phase. I guess I could have just kept the creature out and pick up the tap planes. Probably would have been fine too. I suppose. That works out. That actually works out really well. That works out really well. Okay. Enter you. Gonna miss it. I guess it's gonna be the same amount of triggers no matter what, but... Go on in there. Get in there. Next turn we can play Pest Summoning. Sack card, get black. Deadly Dispute? Not Deadly Dispute. Is that what that's called? Yeah, I think it's Deadly Dispute, right? They sack an artifact and draw a ton of cards. Red? No, not my Marauding Blight-Priest. How rude. Huh, interesting. Nope. Burn you for a bunch. And almost kill you. I think we've got this wrapped up. They would have to have a... Even if they have a board wiper, though, right? Guess they could stabilize at 1. They had a board wiper. I feel like we've got this one wrapped up. That's one thing I love about this deck is just how many triggers there are. Enter the battlefield triggers in this deck are absurd. Another bubble. Bobbling. They can make themselves a 3/3. To which they go to 2. The Soul Warden is any creature not under my control. That's the difference between Soul Warden and Lunarch Veteran. So, and they just scoop it up. Ooh. All right. Well, kind of an easy game 1. I don't know why you'd play that version of Tron over the other versions unless you just think it's fun, which more power to you, but to me that deck just seemed to do a lot of nothing. Oh, I want to keep this, but I don't think I can. That's better. Keep and probably the Celebrant is the least impactful card here. Might have been worth leading on Scoured Barrens here, but ooh, are we against Cascade or are we against Affinity? Either way, this Dawnbringer Cleric might be good, especially rebounding with Kor Skyfisher. Right? Oh no, it's enchantment. It's not artifact. Son of a gun. Let's see what they are. Still up in the air. Okay. So more than likely some kind of affinity deck. Affinity deck. I don't know if I really care about Kor Skyfisher right now. That always small. So I'm just gonna put some pressure onto the board. I'm actually gonna pick up the planes here. My argument for that is it enters untapped. In case we draw the unicorn. We have a Kor Skyfisher if we want to pick up pick it up later to gain life. Oh, so are we in the madness, the Rakdos Madness deck then? That could be the case. Reanimators? What kind of reanimation? Not entirely sure what this is. Goblins? Oh, is it that goblins combo deck? Nice. You'll have a big target on your back, but some kind of payoff. One of our slower payoff cards, but it is a payoff card. Goblin combo. Because it definitely ain't the 8-whack deck. The Bum Rush Goblins deck. Don't kill my Blight-Priest. Let it live, will you? Unearth. Unearth Goblin Matron. Battlefields for... Okay. Are we dead yet? Obviously, I'm not super familiar with this deck. Persist. I'm not very familiar with it. I just know it exists. Stupid. I should have. Whatever. Oh, do I want Introduction to Annihilation or do I want Pest Summonings? I'm gonna grab Introduction. Could potentially draw a card and gain exile there. Persist, dude. First day of class. Getting another putrid goblin. Oh no, they get Introduction to Prophecy. Well, let's see how it goes. We have the sideboard to break this up. Not much of anything, do we? They have it here. Okay. They have infinite mana. Okay. All I needed to know. Alright, how do we stop this? Our life gain plan is nice, unless they have unlimited mana to do unlimited damage, then it doesn't really do us a whole lot of good. Phyrexia's Libation could be a good gotcha card. Ill-Gotten Inheritance, not for this matchup. It's not for very many matchups. I just really like this card a lot. Give me a racked effect and I'm good for life. Suffocating Fume? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. That's the thing is I'm like just looking. Why don't you have flash? That would be really nice if you had flash. Maybe. Guess Duress for their combo maybe, but I don't really get to grab creatures. So go down to Cram Session. And let's go down an Epicure of Blood. Right like that. This might not be a good matchup for us. Just saying. Because what we're doing, they don't care about. Keep. This is a good hand. If we can draw land, I'm going to bottom Cram Session. Yeah, bottom Cram Session. We can draw one more land. I'll be very happy with our life. One land will be set, because then we can turn 3 unicorn. Which is what I would like to do. Not bad. Okay. We definitely want an untapped land this next turn. Maybe I should have kept Cram Session and bottom Dawnbringer. Maybe that would have been the better move because we could have. Oh, this next turn, if we don't draw land, we could have dug for environmental sciences. So yeah, probably should have bottomed Dawnbringer. Soul Warden seems to be good in this matchup. In hindsight, other than they make unlimited mana. I thought that too. I was like, good. If they're like a Bernie kind of thing, we can stay out of reach. Nope. Oh wait, Soul Warden. Because yeah, okay, no, you're right. Soul Warden would kind of prevent it because every time their creature left, it came back in, we'd be gaining a life. So we could kind of just stalemate them. No, you're right. You're right about that. You know what? I'm just gonna eat this Faithless Looting now. No, can I backtrack that? Damn it. I should have ate the Goblin Matriarch because I could just unearth it. Well, that's being inexperienced against this deck for sure. Showing up. Soul Warden off the top. I didn't think about that. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and draw something. Yep. Should have known. Should have known. Well, all right. There it is. Let's hope that's pretty good. Gonna attack with Dawnbringer. Just give me an untapped land. We get one untapped land, we can start going nuts here. No! No! The Abrade. That was our out. I bet we lose this turn. Not quite. We live for another turn. Yes. All right. Now we're just on game, like, go mode. We're on the go quick mode. We attack with a 1/3. Like, maybe if we can get to one more turn. I don't feel confident that we're going to get another turn. Soul Warden off the top would be pretty sweet. 3 more of them in there. Mass Vandal? Interesting. What does Mass Vandal do? Okay. Come on, give me a Soul Warden. Off the top, baby. One time. The problem is like, we got to set up the long haul, right? We don't have time to do that. Poopadoo. Why can't you have the same wording as Soul Warden? They knew it was too good, that's why. Our only hope is we escape one turn and we draw Soul Warden. Oh my god, quit playing that thing. Stop. Stop what you're doing. Got another putrid goblin. Soul Warden? I either want Soul Warden or untapped land. That's what I want. Soul Warden or untapped land. Cram Session. Okay. This is going to do the most damage the quickest. Again, man, if we can just draw an untapped land. There's an argument for cram sessioning there to get environmental sciences. Just running out their putrid goblins instead of... Come on, Soul Warden. Off the top. Soul Warden. Oh, that's kind of worth just doing that. That's a big unicorn. Now, if we can survive one more turn, I think we have game. But we have to survive this round. Unearth, cycled. You know they're just looking for first day. Class, probably. This is kind of a nerve-wracking game a little bit. And we're getting the pass back. Oh boy. Damn, why couldn't you be a land that gives us life? Let's make a million triggers. Yep. All right, we got there. Whew. You know what I mean? Oh boy. All right. So Dawnbringer Cleric needs to eat up the matriarch when they get thrown in the graveyard. Oh, one land, huh? Do we keep the one lander in hopes that we draw something? I'm going to keep it. If I get punished for it, I get punished for it. There's nothing on the line here other than pride. Is a lacking substance. All right. Roll the dice and ye shall be rewarded. We'll have Sign in Blood too to find gas later. Because we can go. Hopefully we can go Soul Warden. Here goes a deer. Hopefully we can go Soul Warden. I mean, if they pitch Matriarch here. No, okay. I was like, I'd love to be able to get this second land down in a Soul Warden. Another Sign in Blood. We do have Forever Young, too, to bring back the Soul Warden if they kill it. Sweet. Alright, so what do we want to do now? Is the question. Maybe we want to hold on our Dawnbringer Clerics. I'm going to play Skyfisher, picking up the swamp. And then we can start pressuring them. Not attacking. Not going to give them a reason to block Soul Warden. Ugh. They're always being stuffed up. All right. Here comes a unicorn. Gonna kill it in response? Yep. Not the unicorn. We can forever young it. So. I want to hold this forever young, though, for a few turns. Just because of Soul Warden. There's the Matreon. Grabs our Putrid Goblin. Plays said Putrid Goblin. Think how big that unicorn would be right now if you didn't kill it. Are you going for first day of class? All right, let's see what they got. Unless they can kill Soul Warden, I don't think they have it. Every time they go slower, it makes me wonder, it's like, can I actually do this because of Soul Warden? I have no idea. Really surprised to not see Spirited Companion and Inspiring Overseer in this deck. Spirited Companion, so I haven't redone anything in this deck in a long time. And Spirited Companion, oh, well, that's rude. All right. They have it. Spirited Companion would definitely be good in this deck, that's for sure. But Inspiring Overseer, I'm not sure what one that one is, so let me look it up real quick. Inspiring Overseer, enters battlefield, you gain a life and draw a card. That probably would be good. It's just I haven't updated this deck in a long time, and I haven't looked to update it either. The companion though definitely probably would be good. It's just a keep. I'm gonna keep it because let me actually read companion real quick, word for word. Whenever companion is battlefield, draw a card. Yeah. Yeah, that would definitely be good because you can pick it up with Kor Skyfisher. Burn. Well, okay then. This should be potentially easy for us. Hopefully. We have the sideboard we could pick up with. I'm gonna play this now and pick up Pest Summonings. Yeah, I mean, I'm more than willing to try those in this deck, that's for sure. I mean, in reality, Ill-Gotten Inheritance could probably be taken, like, removed from this deck. It's really not that good of a card. It's just a personal favorite of mine for whatever reason. Because it's a Pauper rack effect. I know that's got to be the reason. You probably trim out some of these lesson cards too, but there's definitely room in the deck to try them out. Yeah, there's room. Like Kor Celebrant could probably be removed. I mean, it's another like Soul Sister effect, but we already like 9 out of 10 times I barely look at that card to play, so play that. Play you. Be nice if this dude lives so we can set up a turn with Marauding Blight-Priest and Pest Summonings. That would be pretty nice. I think we can take a turn off. Play Blight-Priest here. Set up Soul Warden next turn. If we can just draw an untap land, that'd be amazing. Morning, Mick. Hope you do get a chance to update some of your decks. It'd be fun to watch and brainstorm. Yeah, I definitely Soul Attendant over Kor Skyfisher. What's Soul Attendant? Kor Celebrant, I mean. Yeah, I definitely do want to. This is one deck you could definitely play around with. Quite a bit. Yeah, that would be better. That actually might be better than Soul Attendant might actually be better than Lunarch Veteran a little bit. So yeah, this deck would be fun to play around with. I don't really know. Or I haven't like been super into like super up to date with Magic for a little bit. Oh no, 3 damage to no. My Blight-Priest. Why does everybody kill you all the time? They know it's a real threat. That's why. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. Don't kill my Lunarch Veteran, please. Oh wait, it's just Lava Spike. Okay. Tap land. Oh boy. I know this is going to seem weird to do. I'm not set up for it yet. I really ain't. We can Forever Young just to draw a card. Maybe get a land. Come on, land number 4, please. Not awful, but not great. I had to say something at the beginning of this about being like, this is going to be easy, and now I'm just getting shit wrecked. Probably just going to do Pest Summoning next turn. It makes our Unicorn a lot smaller, but I think we need the health. More or less, it's like, how bad is this turn going to be for us? And it's very possible they can just kill us this turn. They also get Skull Crack, which sucks for us. There's Lightning Bolt. They're going straight to face, so that makes me think they have it. Oh, did they already Lava Spike us? No? Alright. They got it. We should, in theory, crush this deck, but... Take out the Silent Bloods. Bring in some Duresses. I'm actually going to bring in 4 Duresses and go down an Epicure. Yeah, in theory, this should be an easy matchup for us, but what are you gonna do? Two Thermos Chemist or Alchemist or Thermo Alchemist or whatever they're called. Pretty rough. Yeah, this is the deck I would like to update a little bit. I don't know if Gerblins has anything new. Jun Wildfire probably has some new stuff you could probably play around with. Definitely in the mono black sack and stuff, mono white areas. Infect, I highly doubt there's much new. Another Dawnbringer seems. Why did I not bring in the other Dawnbringer? You're 100% right. It does seem good. I'm gonna lead probably Swamp and Duress. I don't know. That's a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna take one of their bolts. No, you're right. Dawnbringer seems good. If we go to game 3, Dawnbringer, the third Dawnbringer is 100% coming in. I just overlooked it. Hormod's Crypt's a weird card to bring in. We don't really do much in the graveyard. We have the one Forever Young, and that's it. That's all we have, right? Yeah. That's a weird card to bring in against us. There goes the Rift Bolt. We know what their whole hand is. Untapped Plains would be kind of nice. Radiant Fountain, though. Comes Rift Bolt off the suspend. Be nice if they Lightning Bolt or Face. I mean, yeah, if they Lightning Bolt, and then I don't know. I don't know what I want. There's the Lava Spike. That was a nice draw. Kor Skyfisher. That was nice. Gonna play that. I'm gonna Lunarch and Cram Session here. Cram to get environmental. You think get environmental sciences? You do gain life off of it, so yeah, you're right. I have this problem where I just read part of a card, not the full text. Yeah, gaining 2 life is a good choice here. That's for sure. This is game. Sorry, this is also game match 3, right? What match is this? Are we on 2 or 3? What was the last matchup we just played? The Goblin combo. So yeah, this is 3. Okay, we're good. I figured it out. Thank you. Yeah, I got there. You know, processing power. Tad bit slow. That was also a good draw. So we can Omen, or we could Kor Skyfisher. And honestly, I kind of like Kor Skyfisher. If we played Kor Skyfisher, could have environmental science this turn. Oh, if that's because of me doing that. We could dump Omen in the Sun and pick it up with Kor Skyfisher next turn. I actually like that better than what I was originally going to do with just picking up Radiant Fountain. That gains us more life. Because each time we play this, we gain technically 4 life because of the Lunarch Veteran triggers. We're up to 25, and we know what one of their 3 cards in hand is. Eventually, they're going to have to sink this Lightning Bolt into Lunarch Veteran if they don't win, right? This deck is grindy. Getting the pass back. Epicure of Blood. I think we can go ahead and just play this. Let's Environmental Science. Search up a Plains. Gain some life. Throw down one of our threat cards. Pick up Omen of the Sun. And pass back. And then we can set up Epicure next turn. And then throw down Omen. Yeah, Tormod's Crypt was a weird card to bring in. Fisher, bounce Radiant, play Radiant, E-Science. I thought that, but Omen, if you bounce Omen and replay it, you get more life triggers. And we're just trying to outreach them. Wow. I would have thought Lunarch Veteran would have been the card to send Bolt to. But with Epicure, yeah, picking up Omen even seems even better. Might as well play this, because we're not going to play Omen of the Sun this turn. There's the Epicure. This card doesn't get played very much in this deck, but man, when it sticks, it's pretty good. It's a 4/4, and it got the Marauding Blight-Priest effect, which is just awesome on its own. There is an argument to just attack with everybody since it's a 0/3. And I think I'm going to. I don't know if they have flash creatures. I don't think they do. But I feel like I'm just missing points of damage for no reason. Yeah, we're slowly burying their chance to get out from underneath this. Especially because we have our Scry land, so we can start digging through our deck. I mean, Omen of the Sun can scry itself too, so, you know, there is that. Although I don't know if I want to scry this right away. That's annoying. That's def annoying. Well, if they... And they're going to skewer the Critic, the Epicure, so they did stabilize the board in one swift movement. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, so Omen of the Sun definitely feels good here. To just crack it and just scry to help dig through our deck a little bit. Or mod script. Again, I don't... We had that one Forever Young. We could quit drawing those anytime. I think we're just going to crack this on their end step. Try and dig through our deck a little bit. The Electrickery was a card that was not expecting that much. Uh, honestly, I'm probably going to get Introduction to Annihilation. Prophecy lets us dig more, though. Annihilation gets rid of Thermo Alchemist. Is definitely a nuisance of a card right now. But I think Prophecy is going to be better. That's what I was kind of thinking. I think our board's kind of fine. I don't know if the unicorn was really worth grabbing that turn. But my thought is like our life is pretty good right now. What did you miss? Electrickery. Electrickery wiped the board, which I, considering your gotcha comment, I'm assuming you caught up. But I feel like our life state is okay for right now. Play the unicorn. Play the priest. We do want to find some kind of effect, like a Soul Warden or Kor Celebrant would be good because of its big boot. Anything to gain us life though, to get this unicorn up. Another Omen? No, Omen wouldn't be great. Omen wouldn't be bad though because we could dig. There's a lot of good draws we potentially have, and we'll probably get a basic land next couple turns. Set the upkeep stop to scry on your turn. Oh, for Silverquill. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because we have 1,000,000 mana. One, two, three, four, five. Debatable because you can draw off of it, but let's attack first. I don't think any of these creatures we want a Forever Young, though. Choosing not to kill the Thermochemist. They might send some burn damage to these guys. Nope. Alright, let's just dig for a card here. That's pretty good. I don't think we're going to scry. I think we're just going to cram sesh. I think we're still going to scry. There's needle drop. You get a land, you can always loot with learn. What do you mean loot with learn? The only learn cards I got left is Pest and Introduction to Annihilation. Guess I don't quite understand what you mean there. Wait, what? Hold on, what? Is there a whole text to learn I didn't know about? Hold up now. Hold up. You may reveal a lesson card from your outside the game, put it into your hand, or discard a card to draw a card. Huh. Interesting piece of information I did not know about. Huh. Ooh, put that on top. Huh. That was not a piece of information I was privy to. I only thought the learn mechanic let you get a card from sideboard that was a lesson card. I did not know it had a loot mechanic. Interesting. It doesn't say on here. Oh, I'm definitely bouncing the fountain. 100%. You're just gonna scoop? What you doing, opponent? Played in blue-red Reanimator. They're gonna kill something, aren't they? Electrickery. Gonna clean up the board a little bit. They have another one. Are they gonna kill the Celestial Unicorn? Before it gets too big? Fire Blast. Oh, not my priest. That one made a pest. You stop doing stuff. A second Fire Blast, killing the unicorn. Wow. A lot of damage not coming to our face. They're empty-handed. We basically won, right? I'm probably just going to grab Introduction to Annihilation, honestly, and just wipe off the Thermochemist. Or I can just get Pest Summonings. Yeah, I'm going to get Pest Summonings, because my argument is Kor Skyfisher flies. Pest Summonings, I'll have enough mana to scry and Pest Summonings. Zero cards in hand for him. I know. They burned their entire hand to just clear off our board. Which was like, really their only move, but now they're just kind of dead. Bojuka Bog is something to put on the bottom. We draw planes. They just kept Bojuka Bog. All right, let's make some pesty boys. Yep. Pretty sure we've got this one. They would have to draw something crazy to, I think, come back from this one. Who knows? They might. Our poor Skyfisher. Quit killing our shit. Just forever dig. Oh, no. Hold up. Alright, this time I'm getting Annihilation. We're going to get rid of this dude next turn. This is on game 2 of the map. How much life will we gain for them not to have killed us yet and still be above 20? Like 1,000,000, right? We gain like 1,000,000 life. I'm not going to scry just so we can annihilate that Thermochemist. What'd you find, opponent? Lava Spike? Yep. Been the longest game I've ever played against Burn in my life. 5. Annihilate you. Yep. They get to draw a card, but like, you know what I mean? They'll probably draw another Thermochemist. Back my little pesty boys. And then on their end step, we will Silverquill. We'll just dig through our deck a little bit. Yeah, put that on top. Because if they kill our pests, we can potentially kill them. Nope. Like, go to attack step first. We still got a game 3 to do. Yield on to end step, because we can just scry again. They are down to 1. Alright. Dawnbringer. Come back, please. I'm just going to ditch Forever Young. Really not that important. What a game. That game 2 was. That was absurd. That was absurd. Been a long set of games. Gotta be honest. I'm probably gonna cut out the part at the beginning where we had the connection loss of this stream, but for YouTube, but these have been some games. Oh, this is not an awful hand. We had more land. I think it's gonna be too slow though. I think we can do better with the mole. Yeah, that's a little better. Probably gonna bottom the Secluded Steppe here. lead on Silverquill Campus, because we can get to Kor Celebrant, that'd be good, because it's a big boy. Do that guy. Not a terrible draw. I would like to go, we can go Dawnbringer this turn, next turn, into Kor Celebrant. Is what I'd like to do. Just gain 2 life off of Dawnbringer, and then we played Radiant Fountain with him. Like I said, Kor Celebrant's going to be a big butt for them to get around. Another Epicure? We have our own Epicures in this deck, you know. We're something of scientists ourselves. We're something of vampires ourselves. You were the critics. Yeah, I still think we're on this plan. Radiant Fountain, gain 2. And then Dawnbringer, gain 2. Set the totals a little bit. Makes their attacks a little bit weaker. I mean, Searing Blood be annoying, but did its job. Play Kor Celebrant next turn. Like I said, that's going to be a big card for them to get around. And then we'll lead into Marauding Blight-Priest and Kor Skyfisher with the Radiant Fountain. We have a lot of potential life gain in our hand here, but matter of getting there. Lightning Bolt or Dawnbringer. Okay. Kind of okay with that. It saves us 3 damage to the face. Could tell me if I'm wrong, but if I was playing Burn, I think I'd go straight to the face as much as possible. But they could be thinking about something like Skyfisher, which is very true. Omen of the Sun is a good draw, that's for sure. I'm still on the same play pattern. Kor Celebrant into Marauding Blight-Priest into probably Omen of the Sun this time instead of Radiant Fountain, since we'll be gaining more life potentially. And like I said, Kor Celebrant's a big butt, so it's going to be a lot harder for them. If they attack into it, I'm just going to assume they're going to try to bolt it. So if they go to attack, I'm probably just going to take it. That'd be my guess, is they were trying to bolt this dude. That's annoying. I mean, we have 2 more Dawnbringers in deck, so there's that. Goes Rift Bolt. I guess the question now is Omen of Sun going to be the card? I should have waited. That we want to play this turn, or do we want to play Blight-Priest? They're down to 1 card. I think we just play the Blight-Priest here. It could redirect. And doing that, I did sequence this wrong. 100% I should have waited. But yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm gonna set up Blight-Priest. If they want to bolt it, they can. I'm not gonna attack here. If they want to bolt it, they can. save us a little bit because they're running low on cards. We will be able to keep out of this curse, in theory. We should be able to. Let's see where this Rift Bolt's going. To the face. Yeah. Blight-Priest, I'll probably eat one of these dudes with too. If he goes to attack. I'm assuming probably not. Chain Lightning to the face, sure. Another Rift Bolt, and they're empty-handed. Alright, so next turn is going to be a good turn for us. I can't imagine they attack here empty-handed. That's what I thought. This turn should be good for us, especially if we draw an untap land. Not quite, but better than the lane we got. Make a million triggers. All right. It's not worth attacking into. So I'm just going to pass turn because they can just double block the Blight-Priest and then we're in trouble. See where they send this Rift Bolt now. Next turn we can Kor Skyfisher, pick up the Omen of the Sun, replay Omen of the Sun. Still go to the face. Still going upstairs. They have redraws with blood tokens, but that gives you next turn to Omen to Skyfisher. Yeah, I forgot about those being there. I feel like we're stabilizing, though. Our opponent is running low on time, though. Which is worth noting. I suppose. I really hope they don't time out. I hope we can beat this game. Or at least be in a position that feels like we're probably going to be okay. Sure. Keep giving me those. I don't care. Bounce Omen. Replay Omen. And we can send in the Soldier Dorks now. Just let the 1,000,001 triggers go off here. And send in these little dorks. If they want to trade, that's fine with me. If they want to connect, that's fine with me. Last card's Electrickery. Well, we have a flyer at least. You know? We have a flyer. They do have some blood token redraws, but Lava Spike to the face. I don't think I'm quite in a position yet. I want to start Silverquill campusing on my turn. But what I could do is upkeep Omen of the Sun. Crack Omen of the Sun here. I actually think I'm going to. Alright, let's see if we can find something worthwhile here. Epicure we can't play, and we don't gain life off of it. You're definitely going to the bottom. I don't know. I think I keep it. Hit you for 2. I mean, we're not quite in the clear yet. We want to... We want something that gains us life. Like a Cram Session would be phenomenal for us. They're cracking the blood clues. Yeah, Cram Session next turn would be super good. I just, like, do we just play this Epicure? Lava Spike to the face. They are in top deck mode. And they just scoop it up anyway. Alright. So, 2-1 with our good pal Soul Sisters. Yes, there are definitely some new cards I should probably try out in this deck at some point in the future. That's for sure. So one day I probably will. But as it is right now, I still really just like this deck a lot. It does a lot of fun things. Seeing 1,000,001 triggers is always super fun. So yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time deck. Really like it. It's if we're going to like change anything out, Forever Young we could probably get rid of. Cram Session could be on the chopping block. Kor Celebrant could be up. Although seemed really useful in the burn matchup. But Kor Celebrant could probably go. Though God Inheritance, as much as I love this card, unfortunately, probably could go. I just love this card so much, though. I'd hate to get rid of it. But yeah, so that was a few more rounds with Soul Lesson. It's been a while since I played this deck. It's one of my favorites. I just love it. It's super fun. Tons of triggers. Super cheap. This is a very, very, very cheap deck to build on mtgo and even in paper. That's also very inexpensive, very budget friendly, and feels competitive. We lost against the Goblin combo deck, which our deck just doesn't feel super good about. But didn't we get a game 2 off of them, I think? But anyway, so yeah, that's been that. Thank you, Cooper, for the raid. I am going to set up to send you guys to a modern modern Jackie Brown MTG. They're playing modern. At least that's what their headline says. So thank you all for hanging out, and I will hopefully see you another day if I can just click things correctly. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, and hopefully see you another day. If you ever want to watch us on YouTube, there are links to my YouTube stuff. So peace.